Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Melody. Today I have a rare beauty review for you guys. Spoiler alert, before you guys watch the video, I love the products that I picked up and I feel like everything worked out really nicely for me. This is my second time wearing them, so I'll keep you guys posted at the end of the video on my full thoughts. I think I started applying my makeup around 12 and it's like 1:30 right now, so I'll let you guys know if the makeup lasted all day and if it's worth your money. If you guys are interested in seeing what my thoughts are, please keep watching. It's my second coffee of the day. I've already applied the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Serum, and then I applied the Ultra Repair Oil Control Moisturizer, and then I also did the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. So I have all of that already on my face, so I'll go ahead and start to apply the foundation. I've already tried the products out like I've mentioned, so this foundation is super liquidy, so make sure you shake it before you apply it. Picked up the foundation brush and honestly it's so soft, so I'm just gonna dab it. Initially when I got the color I thought it was a little bit too dark for me. My face is much lighter than the foundation right now, so my tan's kind of fading, so it kind of matches my tan like on my arms. So it is a medium coverage foundation, so I do have redness and I do have breakouts, so I'm just gonna apply more where I feel like I need it. And the foundation obviously is really liquidy and it's really thin, so it blends out like pretty easy. I wonder if the sponge would soak up like a lot of the product. I'm not sure, I'll have to try that. I'll let you guys know if the sponge is good or not. I'm just gonna put a little bit more foundation on my nose, my chin, just like places that I feel like I need a bit more coverage. I always get like redness on my cheek, like over here. Foundation's blending really nicely on top, so it layers really nicely, which is good. Okay, my foundation is on, so I'm going to go ahead and apply the concealer. I picked up the concealer in the shade 170 Warm, and it is pretty light, especially compared to the foundation. I wasn't sure like what color to pick out. This is what it looks like compared to the foundation. Yesterday I was pretty shook at the shade difference, but it ended up blending out really nicely and looking really good. This is what the applicator looks like. It's really cute. It's like a little mini applicator. I'm just gonna tap it out. It blends so nicely. It's really creamy. It has like a dewy finish. This is what the concealer looks like blended out, and it's honestly so nice. Like I really love it. I usually use the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, the hydrating one, and honestly this is like my new favorite concealer. It is more expensive. I tend to go for like drugstore concealers, but honestly this is such a beautiful concealer, and it is medium coverage, but if you wanted you could layer it. Or if you have like really dark circles you could just color correct. She did come out with the concealer brush, but it's not that deep. I usually just use like whatever makeup brush or beauty blender I'm using. I feel like I don't really need a second brush for that. Like look how easy that just blended out. It looks amazing, seriously. As you could see, like the color of the concealer looks so scary in the tube, but as soon as you blend it on, like, it just like blends so nicely into the skin. I'll just do like a little bit more concealer just to see how it layers, just to give like a little bit more brightness to the under eye. The concealer layered really nicely, but as you can see, like it is creasing on my eyelid. I'm just gonna set my under eyes and I'm just gonna blend this out, and I'm just gonna lightly dust some translucent powder. Just like a little bit in my T-zone. Just gonna take more translucent powder with a denser brush and I'm just gonna apply it under my eye. So now I'm going to go in with my LA Girl concealer. I guess I'll just blend this out with the foundation brush and see how it goes. So I have like a few breakouts on my forehead and like a few on my chin, nothing crazy. And I feel like the foundation covered it really nicely even though it is a medium coverage. The LA Girl Pro Concealer is blending really nicely on top of it as well. It's not separating, it's not getting cakey, and I'm just like patting it. I'm not buffing it or anything because I don't want to move the foundation. I'm just gonna take like a little bit of the concealer and I'm just gonna blend underneath just to make sure my cheekbones are snatched, and I'm just gonna blend it down. And if it mixes with the contour, it's totally cool. I just want it to look natural, not like too defined, if you know what I mean. Just like some definition. It blended out so nicely. Wow. This concealer is honestly amazing. I really like it. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows really quickly and then I'll come back to you guys. I didn't end up picking up her brow products just because I feel like I have like a lot that I want to finish. I'm gonna go in with some more translucent powder and I'm just gonna set a little bit more, but I'm just not gonna set the part part that I'm gonna put blush, like just a little bit. I did set my eyelid with the translucent powder. The concealer and the foundation is kind of creasing, so I'm just gonna blend it out again. And it's not getting cakey, which is weird. I'm kind of surprised considering I like put powder over it and I blended it out again. So respect. Now for the exciting part, I have the liquid blush and I picked it up in the color Joy. I'm gonna apply some with a brush. I'm just gonna apply it like directly to my face. I did this yesterday and it is so pigmented. Just gonna focus it on the high points of my cheek. I'm just gonna try not to bring it down too much. It looks nice and luminous, very summery, but you could definitely get away with wearing it in the fall because it is like a peachy color. It just glides on top of your foundation and your powder very nicely. Like yesterday I set my whole face with translucent powder. I just did like a little bit and it blended nicely on top. So I may pick it up in another color. Although I feel like I have way too much blush that I don't need another color, but it's just such a good blush. And I'm just gonna put like just a little on my nose, just like whatever is left on the brush, just to give like a little bit of a sun-kissed look, pretend that we're still in summer even though I'm wearing a cardigan and it feels like fall outside. It was freezing, like chilly, there's no sun out, so it was super cold yesterday and it definitely feels like fall even though it's like the first weekend of September, but whatevs. I'm just gonna apply some Fenty bronzer on my forehead, just a little bit. Honestly, shout out to Rihanna, like real quick, for creating a makeup brand that has so many shades that's inclusive to everyone. Like shout out to her because she really set the bar for everyone. She was like, this is how it is, if you don't like it, leave. Rihanna was not playing when she came out with her shades. I'm just contouring underneath my double chin. So yeah, I'm really happy that Selena also came out with a lot of shades as well. Just taking my Fenty bronzer and I'm just warming up my whole eyelid. Now that I'm applying bronzer on my eyelid, it's not creasing. I'm gonna go in with this Charlotte Tilbury powder and I'm just gonna put it underneath my eye just to brighten a little bit. I love this stuff, it's so good. I feel like the concealer is creasing underneath my eye, but it's okay. I'm gonna go in with some mascara. I had Selena Gomez's Rare song stuck in my head for the past like 3 days. I feel like everyone's been saying that. I'm just gonna go in with another mascara. This one's Telescopic by L'Oreal. I hate when that happens. Oh my god, I did this yesterday and I got mascara like all over my forehead. I'm actually a mess. Okay, while that's drying, I'm just gonna go in with some lip liner. This is Sweet Tea by Morphe. Okay, I feel like the little mascara thing is dry. And then once my mascara is done, I'll just go in with some eyeshadow and I'll just apply some black and brown full liner. I like to do this when my mascara is already on because I feel like I have more control of like what it looks like. And then I also just blend out the mascara that got on my lid. And then I'll just take like a brown shade and I'll just blend over the liner just to smoke it out a bit. And then I'm gonna apply some lashes. Okay, so I have my eye makeup on. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the Rare Beauty Lip Souffle in the color Brave. It's kind of like a fall color. I would say it's like a deep peach terracotta color. The doe foot applicator is really nice. This is what it looks like on. When I was wearing it last night, it was really comfortable to wear. It is matte, but it's not like a Kylie Jenner lip matte. It doesn't feel like super drying and like leaves your lips feeling cracked. I didn't pick up any of her highlighters just because I have so many highlighters that I need to finish and I didn't want to like buy more. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use my Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter. I'm just gonna highlight in my inner corner and I'm just gonna bring it down the bridge of my nose. Just gonna do like a little bit on my cheekbones. Nothing crazy. I don't really wear highlight anymore, so it's kind of another reason why I didn't pick up the highlight. I'll usually just go for like a luminous blush and that way it gives me that highlighted look, so I don't tend to wear highlighter as much as I used to in the past. So this is the final look. My favorite product of this launch is definitely the blush. I feel like it's so beautiful. It applied so nicely and the color is stunning. Another thing I love about the foundation is it's not sinking into my fine lines, so that is really good because some foundations do that and I tend to stay away from those. Because it is super super liquidy, I figured that it could possibly sink into my fine lines, but thankfully it didn't. I feel like the shade finder on Sephora matched me really well. I matched myself to the Nars Sheer Glow in the color Van 2, and that was a really good match. I like that there's a doe foot applicator. It kind of gives you a bit of control. Concealer, really nice, blended out beautifully. It did crease for me, but if you have wrinkles on your eyes or creases, it's, you know, it's inevitable. I did set it super lightly, so it's not like I packed on the powder with a sponge. I feel like if I did that, I probably would not crease. I didn't pick up the liquid liner because I feel like I don't really wear liquid liner, so I wouldn't get that much of a good use out of it. And I didn't pick up the brow products or the translucent powder just because I feel like I want to finish my products first. I'm definitely going to be using them every day and trying them out and seeing like how they work with different applications. I'll keep you guys posted when it comes to that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you are going to pick up any of the products, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!